Feel that which you are. And then palms come together. Inhale, arms rise up, big breath in. And as you reach up, touch the heavens. Exhale, folding forward out over the legs. Let the head relax down, jaw releases. Nice. Inhale, extend the spine, look forward. Breathe in the prana, breathe in the light, breathe in that positive energy. Exhale, let's step back into plank pose. Body's in a straight line. Use your knees. And then lower down slowly. Inhale, either baby cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. Nice. Just a couple breaths here. Check out your hands, check out your wrists. Right, if the wrists are bugging you, you're going to push down through the tips of the fingers a little bit, root down through the base of the index and thumb. Bend the elbows a little bit, right? You're going to bend the elbows towards one another. Wrap the triceps, those outer upper arms towards the floor, and let the neck and shoulders relax and drain the brain, right? Let the energy that is too much static just drain out through the top of the head. You feel the spine elongating, right? It's like somebody's pulling you back, and if I was there, I would pull you back. And you take the weight out of the hands and back up into the tailbone, back up into the legs. There you go, belly scooping in, so you take anything that is like not so nice in the belly and you're burning away those impurities, and bending and straightening one leg, bending and straightening the other leg. And just feeling the weight come out of the hands, back into the legs, heels descend, toes lift up. Good, deep breath in, bend your knees, look up to your hands. Exhale, take a hop or a walk up to your hands. Inhale, extend the spine. And again, exhale, folding out over the legs, drop the head and release the head. Inhale, rising all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, melt out over the legs, let the head drop. Inhale, extend the spine. Good, exhale again, jump or step back into plank pose or chaturanga. Relax your jaw as you lower down. Use your knees and be yummy. Keep the shoulders back. Inhale, pull the chest through the arms. Exhale, pull the belly in, downward facing dog. And so again, same thing, right? Can you lift the toes? Can you let the head drop? Can you feel gravity? Can you feel your kapha energy? Can you feel your heaviness? Can you feel that letting go and allowing yourself to resist the pull of gravity, right? Just for a moment. Am I stuck? Am I frozen? Am I okay? You guys can hear me okay? Good. Deep breath in. Bend the knees. Can you see me? Yeah. And then take a hop or a walk up to the hands. Deep breath in, extend the spine, look forward. Exhale, melt out over the legs, head drops, drop the head, slow the breath. Nice. Inhale, bend the knees and rise up into the awkward chair. Set the hips down, reach the arms up. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back and fold forward out over the legs. There you go. Deep breath in, extending the spine. Exhale, melting out over the legs, head drops. Deep breath in, looking forward. And again, exhale, fold forward out over the legs. Bend the knees and rise up into the awkward chair. Exhale, folding forward out over the legs, head drops. Touch the floor. Yeah, good. Stalling just a little bit. Deep breath in, extend the spine. Exhale, jump or step back in plank pose or chaturanga. Lowering down slowly. Inhale, open up the chest.
There she is.
Yep, I just kept going because I'm recording.
Oh, you're muted.
I'm muted? Aw.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
We lost you guys for a moment. So I'm recording the class for you all, and I'm going to figure out how to post it so that if we miss and this happens, I have a backup. Isn't that a good idea?
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so it's being recorded right now, so I just kept going.
Okay.
So come to the front of the mat when you're ready. You'll excuse the little like bump of that. So come to the front of the mat. Let's just start here. Sorry about that, my friends. Deep breath in, rising up. This was my solution to the internet. Exhale, fold forward out over the legs. That's it. Inhale, extend, look forward. And starting all over again, because that's how life is these days. Jump or step back. Going with the flow, being flexible as you lower down. Inhale like you're moving through water, right? Just open up the heart, petals of the heart open. And exhale, downward facing dog. Thank you for being resilient. So let's take the right leg up in the air and take a deep breath in. Exhale, come forward into plank or chaturanga. You decide which level you want to go. You can always drop that knee if you want. Inhale all the way back up to the 3-point down dog. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Kapalabhati, breath of fire, if that's appropriate for you. Inhale, reach the leg back. Exhale again, coming forward and down, shoulders away from the ears. Use that left knee if you want to make it more yummy. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, knee to the chest, breath of fire. Again, one more time. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale, all the way back up. Again, you decide what's right. Exhale, lean to the chest and place the foot in between the hands onto the floor. Let's turn that back heel to the floor, coming up into Virabhadrasana 1 and being the warrior, right? Embodying that energy of the warrior, feeling your heart open, feeling your arm bones deepen into the shoulder sockets, and that lifts the heart even more. Bend that front knee, that's it. And exhale, arms come out to the sides, begin to move forward, take the hands onto the lower back, let the head come down towards your shin, drop your head, go slow as you can, push through the heels, arms come out to the sides, like you're in water. Make it a prayer with your whole body and reach up. Exhale, begin to move forward from the tailbone. Feel each little segment of the spine articulates. Independently drop the head. And again, tucking under, curling up, press through the feet, opening up the heart. Beautiful. Exhale, extending forward, belly, chest, forehead. Go slow. Drop, empty, let go. Again, push into the ground, curling up. See how long you can make your inhale. Exhale, moving forward. Nice job. Good. Take the hands down to the floor, straighten the front leg for a moment and melt out over the leg and square the hips and drop the head. That's it. And just wag the tail a little. And then you can walk both hands out in front if you want to use your blocks. You can grab your blocks and lift the back leg up off the floor. So you're going to lift both legs. The back leg up, both hands down to the floor. There you go. And find your breath. And then one hand to the hip, other hand to the hip. Bend and straighten. And see if you can come into Virabhadrasana 3. Yeah. There you go. Good. Bend and straighten. Feel that groundedness of the bottom leg. Feel the adduction of the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, the core. That's it. And reach the arms out in front. That's it. Exhale, arms back by your sides. Inhale, arms reach out in front. Exhale, right? Floating and moving gently. One more time. Inhale, keeping the softness in the upper body. And exhale, taking those hands back. Good. Stepping way back, heel to the floor. Again, rising up, Vira 1. There you go. And exhale, hands down to the floor. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, lowering down slowly. Inhale, open up the chest. Again, if you want more work, you can go back into chaturanga, then into downward facing dog. If you've got more to burn off, you can make it more challenging. There you go. Deep breath in, bend your knees, look up to your hands. Exhale, take a hop or a walk up to your hands. Inhale, extend the spine, open up the heart. Exhale, melt forward out over the legs and drop and drop and drop and drop. Inhale, bend the knees, rise up into the awkward chair. There you go, clasp the hands behind the back and again fold forward out over the legs, let the head relax. You got it. Slow as you can, set the hips down, let the arms rise up, look up and stay positive, right? This is the light, this is the guidance, this is everything good. Exhale, folding forward. This is the ability to surrender and trust that all unfolds in perfect order. Again, inhale, bend the knees. And rising up and breathing in guidance, breathing in the trust in the universe. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back and folding forward, drop the head, release the jaw. Good. Inhale, hands down to the floor. Extend the spine. And again, exhale, jump or step back into plank pose or chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Nice job. Good. Left leg goes up in the air. Exhale again, forward, or you can lower down slowly. Inhale all the way back up. Use the back of the leg, use the core to come all the way back up into the 3-point down dog. Exhale, knee into the chest. Breath of fire. Inhale, reach it back. And exhale, forward and down. Beautiful. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Breath of fire. Good. Again, reach it back. Exhale, forward and down. Feel your core. Inhale, back up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Again, Kapalabhati. Nice. Place the foot in between the hands onto the floor. Turn the back heel to the floor and rising up, warrior one. Graceful. Move from your tailbone. Exhale, begin to come forward. Hands onto the sacrum. Go slow as you can. Link the movement with your breath and drop and drop and drop and drop. And then when you're ready, press through the feet, tuck the tailbone, and curl up slowly. Head is the last thing to look up. Exhale, arching down from the tailbone. Pull the belly in. Slow it down. Drop and drop and drop. Beautiful. Use the earth. Push down, right? Feel that leverage. Feel that rooting down. That's it. To lift the spine, arms rise up. So you connect your spine, not only from the spine muscles, but from the leg muscles. Exhale, coming forward. Got it. Last one, deep breath in. Make it beautiful, make it sensual, make it a prayer with the whole body. It's an offering, right? Exhale, moving forward. Belly, chest, forehead, empty the mind. Nice. Hands onto the floor out in front. Use your blocks if you like. Transfer the weight forward. Lift the back leg up. Ooh, fold forward for a minute. I screwed up. Sorry, I want to give you a break. I'll let you rest for a second. Moving you along too fast. Forgive me. Take a moment there. And then take the hands out in front. Transfer the weight forward. Lift the back leg up. And that might just be enough. If you want to just be there with it, that's cool too, right? Feel the toes pointing down. You get that internal rotation. You got your pelvic floor lifting. You're feeling the bandhas engaged, right? You can keep the hands on the hips, and if you want, you can bend and straighten. You can reach the arms out in front if you'd like, right? On the exhale, beautiful. Inhale, hands by your sides. Exhale, reach out. Find the pelvic floor, find the core, find that imaginary block between your legs. Inhale, hands come back. Exhale, reaching out. Beautiful. One more. Notice where you get tense in the difficult moments. Find your exhale. That's it. We're breathing through the challenges. Back heel to the floor and rising up into warrior one. Deep breath in, bend the knee, look up, pull the arm bones down and lift your heart open a bit more, tuck your tailbone, even find a bit more of a back bend. Yes. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Nice job. Inhale into plank. Slide the right hand into the center of the mat, balance on the outer ridge of the right foot, stack the legs. You got it. Drop the knee, top leg can go on the floor, make it as yummy as you want, right? You can take the leg to the inner thigh, like the tree variation. You can lift that leg up off. Find your breath. Ooh, take the sacrum into the body. If you've got that top leg up, big toe on the bottom leg is pressing down. Good. Lean back. That's it. Relax your face, relax your jaw. And then if you want, you can step that foot behind you, turn the tailbone towards that extended leg, yep, and then begin to lengthen in two different directions, create space. Palm faces down on that left arm. Bravo. Downward facing dog, use your belly on the transitions. Nice job. Let's try the other side. Come forward into plank. Slide the left hand into the center of the mat, balancing on the outer ridge. Yeah, you can go the other way. Nice. And then you decide, what's the version that inspires you, that makes your cells feel excited and joyful, right? pushing down, really feeling the base of the big toe on that bottom foot active. Imagine there's a wall behind you that you're leaning against, right? Release the neck, the jaw, the face. Feel the pelvic floor, right? Even though the legs might be apart in your version, make sure you feel that adduction and that stability still. Nice work. Looking good. Step that back foot onto the floor behind you if you like. Turn the sacrum towards that extended leg. Opposite arm reaches. Turn the palm down so you wrap the tricep towards your face. Beautiful. Nice job. Use your belly on the transition. Downward facing dog. Good job. It's going to be fun as you get bigger. Deep breath in, bend your knees, look up to your hands. Exhale, take a walk or a hop up to your hands. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, melt out over the legs. Nice. Deep breath in, bend the knees and rise up into the awkward chair. Palms come together, we twist left elbow to the outside of the right leg. And again, if that's too much, if it feels too squashy, right, you could just take the arm to the outside of the leg, the other hand on the sacrum, and begin to feel the breath of fire. Rock the head too, so relax the muscles in the face. You feel the strength of your legs. Your knees are together, your feet are together, your weight's in your heels, right? You're feeling the pelvic floor, you're squeezing those muscles gently on the exhale. You can even bring it in to the Kapalabhati. Heart is open, shoulder blades together. And then inhale, rising up into the awkward chair, or straighten your legs, and exhale, twist to the other side. That's it. And discern what's appropriate for you today. I always feel like the fire that we create burns away the impurities of the mind, of the nervous system, right? We're cooking the negativity out. Good job. Inhale, rising up into the awkward chair. Exhale, folding forward out over the legs. Head hangs, jaw relaxes, face relaxes. Beautiful. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, jump or step back. Lowering down slowly. Inhale, open the heart. Again, moving through with grace. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sit, wag the tail a little bit. Good. Right leg goes up in the air. And exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Inhale, reach the leg long. Exhale, knee right shoulder. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, knee left shoulder. Nice. Inhale, reach long. And exhale, place the foot in between the hands onto the floor. Coming into a lunge, arms rise up. That's it. Good. Hands come to the hips. Step that back knee up and bring the knee right up into your chest. Exhale, push the legs straight out in front. Pull the belly in. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, push the legs straight out. Again, relax the jaw. Deep breath in, bend the knee. Exhale, push it straight out. You got one more. Wake up the toes. Exhale, push that leg straight out. Good. This time you're going to bend your knee and grab onto your big toe with your index, middle finger, and thumb on the right hand. Left hand, do I have that correct? Left hand, sorry about that, left hand. And then bring that foot up level to the knee, same hand, same leg, other hand's on the hip, and begin to extend the leg out in front. You got it. So what about the bottom leg? I want you guys to look at the bottom leg in your mind's eye, right? And I need you to find Tadasana in that leg. So the thigh pulls back, the shin comes forward, the heel's descending, right? So that you're feeling Tadasana in that leg as best you can. Chest is lifted. And then you can take the leg out to the side slowly. If it's too much, hold the knee, right? You can even just hold the knee and let that knee come out to the side. That's perfect, right? You can take the hand to the hip. You can turn to look over that, right? That opposite shoulder if you feel like you've got the balance. Nice work. One more breath. Beautiful. And then bring that foot in and reach it back behind you into Virabhadrasana 3. Grow the leg back. Arms come by your sides. You're going to bend that back leg and grab onto the foot. Left hand, left foot, Natarajasana. There you go. Get long. Leg lifts, foot lifts, chest lifts, and again, Tadasana in that standing leg. There you go. Go up and connect to that which holds you. Connect to source. Connect to the stars. Connect to, right, the angels. Whatever it is in the spiritual realms. Can you go up and connect to that? Beautiful. Nice job. Beautiful. Step it way back. Back heel to the floor. And let's come into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. And be happy. We got 2 feet on the floor. Set the hips down a bit. That's it. Get the hips even. Inhale, arms rise up. Reaching the arms up in the air. Exhale, intertwine the hands and press the palms up to the ceiling. Let the tailbone descend, right? Let your hips come down a little bit more. Make sure they're even. Press through the heels, spread through the toes. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Inhaling, arms rise up. Exhale, intertwine the hands, press the palms up, pelvic floor lifts. Deep breath in, relax your jaw, your face. Exhale, hands come down by your sides. One more. Deep breath in, arms rise up. Exhale, intertwine the hands, press the palms up. Nice. Deep breath in, back body. Feel the wings. Feel what opens in your back. Exhale, hands down. Nice. Right elbow onto the thigh. And left arm reaches up and over. Press through the heels, spread through the toes. And then it's up to you, right? Inhale, you can take that left hand along the back, along side of the body. Exhale, take the arm out over the head. If you want to make it more challenging, both arms reach out in front. Inhale, hands behind you. Exhale, both arms reach out. Press through the heels, pull the belly in. Yes. Inhale, hands behind you. And free up the neck, right? Exhale, reaching both arms out to the front, if that feels appropriate. Good. 2 more. Deep breath in. And exhale. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale. Nice job. Both hands down to the floor. Come up onto the back toe. Take the elbows to the inside of the knee into lizard. And rock and drop and melt and surrender. And let your fatigue just happen there. Good. Use a block underneath the elbows if you want. Yeah. And can you rock your face? Can you say yes? Can you say no? And just let all those muscles, all that tension in the mind and the scalp and in the jaw and the back, at the base of the skull, just be so yummy. And then that left elbow's on the floor, right arm rises up. There you go. And then you can grab onto the foot if you want to take it further, or just be there. Inhale, look down. Exhale, look up. Yeah. Inhale, look down. Exhale, look up. Each time you drop your head, could you drop it even more? Like I'll call it the un-yogic fashion, where it just dangles, right? Just really, really. How much can you drop your head? That's it. Empty, empty, empty. Good. Release the foot. Pull the hips back. Straighten the leg. Pull the toes towards your face. Engage your quadricep and melt out over the leg. You want to just have your hips over that knee, right? And then melt and breathe and drop. And then can you linger in the space at the end of the breath where that calm, that stillness, that sacred space, that's where we want to come back. That's home. There you go. Bravo. Stepping back into plank pose. And lowering down slowly. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in, bend your knees, look up to your hands. Exhale, take a hop or a walk up to the hands. Inhale, extend, open the heart. Exhale, melting forward out over the legs. Empty, empty, empty. Always looking for that space. Bend the knees, rise up into the awkward chair. Good, and you're going to take your right elbow to the outside of the left leg, breath of fire. Bravo. Inhale, rise up into the awkward chair. And exhale, twist to the other side. Keep the spine elongating as you practice the Kapalabhati on this side. Eyes, scalp, jaw, everything is soft as you create this fire. It's like this friction that creates this illumination and purification that's happening. So the mind and the belly are connected, right? Manipura chakra, as we cleanse it and kind of fire it up in this moment of this cool fall time. It's very medicinal, really healing and therapeutic. Inhale, rising up into the awkward chair. The only one that's not allowed to do that is Rachel. Exhale, folding forward, head over the legs. Head hangs. Inhale, extend the spine. And again, jump or step back. Lower down slowly. Inhale, open up the heart. See if you can open up the chest a little more. Now that you got all that oxygenation in there. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Something so nice about down dog, right? Adho Mukha Svasana. Left leg goes up in the air. Exhale, knee to the chest. Pull the belly in. Inhale, reach long. Spread the toes, ground the opposite heel. Exhale, knee to the left shoulder. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, knee right shoulder. Feel that little twist. Inhale, reach long. And exhale, place the foot in between the hands onto the floor, coming into the lunge. Good. Feel the ground, push down, feel your inner thighs, rise up into that lunge. Bravo. Good. Hands come to the hips. You're going to step the back knee up. Bring it right up into the chest. Exhale. Pull the belly in as you push the leg out. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, push the leg out. Good. Finding Tadasana in the bottom leg. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, push the leg out. Last one. See if you can open up the whole sole of your foot. Exhale, push the leg out. You got it. Good. So bend the knee, grab onto the big toe with the index, middle finger, and thumb. Other hand's on the hip. So spend a moment and find Tadasana, right? The foot can come up level to the right knee to start. It's kind of a nice way to begin. And then begin to let the leg extend out. As you almost push into both directions with equal enthusiasm. There you go. Hips are level, jaws released, heel descends, shin goes forward, thigh. Most of you need to bring your thigh back under you. Yeah, so your tailbone sticks out a little bit and the chest lifts a little more. That's it. Hips are level, relax your jaw. So you relax the lower back and the hips, and then let that leg come out to the side in whatever variation you want. You can hold the knee or the foot. And again, just find Tadasana, find the stability, find your alignment with your truth and what you know to be the truth for you, right? As you breathe, slow it down, one more breath. Good, and then you'll bring that leg back, and then you'll bend the knee, take the leg back behind you into Virabhadrasana 3, nice and slow. That's it, arms alongside of the body. If you need to touch down, you touch down, listen to what you need today. And then you can bend that back knee, grab onto the foot with the right hand, coming into Nataraj Asana. That's it. And think up, right? Go up. You, again, connect to the earth to go up. We seat, joyful, steady seat is a definition of an asana. Root down, reach up, find the breath. One more deep breath in. Nice, slowly release. And stepping back into your Virabhadrasana 2. Back heel to the floor. There you go. Arms come out to the sides. And feel how good it is to have both feet on the floor. Send the roots down so you plug into the earth and you have that rapport and that communication and you feel held. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, intertwine the hands and press the palms up. Thread the fingers in a different way than you did the first time. Breathe into your back body. Feel a weight on your tailbone grounding you. Exhale, hands come down by your sides. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, intertwine the hands and press the palms up and again, expand backward, right? Front ribs in, but chest is open. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down by your sides. Yeah, straighten your legs, take care of yourself if it's too much. One more time. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale again, press the palms up. So we're bringing intentionally your weight down into your legs and your feet. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, arms come down by your sides. Nice job. So we take the elbow onto the thigh, we reach the other arm up and over, Parsvakonasana. That's it. Ground into that back heel. Toes are turned in a little bit. And then inhale, the top arm reaches away. If you want both hands behind you, you can do that. Exhale, reaching. If you want both arms out in front, you decide which variation is appropriate. Inhale, hand behind you or alongside of the body. Exhale, pull the belly in, use the legs, reach the arms out in front. Deep breath in, and again, relax the head. If you want to look up on your exhale, you can do that. You're feeling the flow of the breath moving down the body. You're wringing the breath up and out of you like a tube of toothpaste. And I like to look down when I inhale, and then when I exhale, it's like that energy, that velocity of squeezing all the air out lets my head look up. You got one more breath. And exhale. Bravo. Both hands down to the floor. Come up onto the back toe. Lizard on this side. Use your block if you need. And use the tiredness to just melt. Right? We're melting all of that static. We're melting all of that fear. Right? Fire soothes vata. Isn't that interesting? Warmth heals the anxiety, right? You get into a bath or if you feel shaky, cold, or a little bit, worried, you go by a fire and or step into a warm bath or a cup of tea, you know how it soothes your nervous system. So as we build the heat, this is the time we want to use that. If you're in the room down here, you guys could have your infrared experience. So have to come and visit me when we're over the pandemic, right? And letting that soothe the nervous system. And then there's that space. And that's where source, higher mind, angelic beings, magic comes in and soothes us and holds us, and we remember. We remember we're good, we're safe, we're held, we're loved. So right elbow's on the floor, the block, left arm rises up, and you grab onto that back foot. You're washing yourself from the inside out. You're purifying yourself. You're weeding out. So you're getting into all the corners, and as you breathe, you rock. And you surrender where the block to the prana and the life force is, and you just kind of, right, scrub it clean with your consciousness and with your breath. You feel like the sunlight shines down on you, just reminds you, illuminates your mind. That's it. Bravo. Pull the hips back, straighten the front leg when you're ready. Comb the hamstring, which is where I always think like where the unconscious suppressions, where the gookum is my favorite word. That's the word my mom used to, she'd be like, get the gookum out, right? It's like that funky funk, right? We're gonna just comb that out, wash that out. And as we do it, and willingness to like be present with our own funk, right? To own it, we cleanse it, we shift it into the consciousness of the collective. It's like, what don't you want to do? Who don't you want to forgive? Who don't you want to let go of the resentment? We have to start to soften that up and tenderize the resistance to those realms. And I just, again, say I'm speaking for myself. It's like, okay. So when you're ready, step back into plank. Big breath in. Lower down slowly. Let's go to the floor. And then you're going to come up onto your elbows. You can put the block between your thighs. Let's do the forearm plank. You can do that on your knees or whatever you need to do to not make it too much. Here we go. Use your knees if you like. Breath of fire. Nice, and rest. 108, bravo. Whew, go down, let your head drop for a moment, rock your hips. Yeah. Breathe. You can even go to child's pose if you need to for a moment. And I want you to feel how much you open up your back body, how much prana moves in there, how much you can heal the heart chakra with that energy. Perfect. Let's do it again because it's so good. Again, use your knees if you start to get grumpy with me, okay? Squeeze your block, lift the hips up, forward plank. If you're feeling inspired, you can take your right leg up off the floor for half the time. Change legs. Bravo, rest. So 108 is the number that goes back to 9. 9 is the number of truths. Inhale, let the head lift. Exhale, let the head drop. Or just lie down or go into child's pose for a moment. And experience the effects of what you just did. Feel how much breath, feel how much energy is moving through the neck, the shoulders, the heart. Nice. Last one. Can we do it? Yeah. Here we go. Ready, steady, go. Both legs up off the floor. No, I'm kidding. Bravo. Child's pose. Drop back and sit back and let the head drop. Hold the belly in and let the knees go a little bit wide. And then walk your hands over to your right side. Yep. Ground the right sit bone as you reach out to the right side. And then just do the other side. Nice work. And then when you're ready, you're going to slowly come into downward facing dog. Lift the hips up in the air. And then slow the breath down, drop the head. Good. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, open up the chest, open up the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work. Deep breath in, bend your knees, look up to your hands. Exhale, take a hop or walk up to your hands. Extend the spine, look forward. Exhale, melt out over the legs. Got it. Inhale, bend the knees, rise up into the upward chair. And exhale, twist left elbow to the outside of the right leg. Got it. Left hand comes down, right arm rises up. If you want to spread the arms, you can push down into a block. You're going to look down, get the weight into the right leg. Deep breath in. If you can, step back with the left. Got it. If you want to bind the arms, if you want to keep them apart, or you want to bring the palms together, if you want to put the back knee on the floor, whatever it is that you feel is the appropriate one for you. Inhale, the head looks down. And just notice as you exhale, you feel that pelvic floor lift, you feel Mula Bandha, feel Uddiyana Bandha, and let that turn the head to look up. Inhale, let the head look down. If this doesn't knock you over, and drink the breath down to the base of the body, exhale, and just feel it kind of spirals up and out of you as you look up. So you see that way that you engage with the prana, that you engage with the chi, that you engage with the life force, and you sip it in, and it kind of creates this little kind of tornado, right? That spins and turns and opens. When you're ready, slowly unwind, press through the legs, come back into the lunge, and reach the arms up in the air. Nice job. Hands to the hips, step the back leg forward, and bring that knee right up into your chest for just a moment. Exhale, push the leg straight out. Good. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, push the legs straight out again. Lift the pelvic floor. You got one more breath. Exhale, push the legs straight out. Good. So right hand is going to hold the knee or the foot. Left hand comes onto the lower back and we twist to look over the back shoulder. If you want to hold the leg, you can hold the leg or the foot. That's it. So just decide what works for you today. Can you find Tadasana in that bottom leg? Yep, and some days it's just not as easy as others, and that's okay because you're going to just ground and make it easier, right? If you want to reach the arm out, you want to hold on to something, do it, right? You might be a little out of balance with what's going on. That's okay. Honor where you're at today. Love your body, love your breath, love exactly the moment you're in at this time. You got one more breath. And then come all the way around, hands to the hips, and you're going to cross that leg over, hook the foot behind the calf, coming into Garudasana, eagle pose. Bend the leg that you stand on, arms come out to the sides. Leg that's on the bottom, you're going to put on the top. So I see the right arm on top and left arm under, fingers of the bottom hand into the palm of the top hand. Is that right?
One that's on the bottom?
Leg that's on the bottom is the arm that goes on the top. There you go.
Okay.
So as you sit down a little bit, elbows rise up. Sit down a little bit, elbows rise up. And then begin to close the body and take the elbows to the knee, eventually to the lower knee. It's okay. And then when you come up, uncross that leg and grow the leg back in your warrior three. Shoot the arms forward, bend and straighten. Keep the arms just as they are. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. You got it. Put that back heel to the floor. Keep the arms as they are, like you're in Virabhadrasana 1. Elbows go up towards the sky. So you're going to keep your arms in your Garudasana, right? Elbows go right up towards the sky. You're in warrior 1 feet. And then exhale, leaning forward, take the hands towards the floor. Yes. Inhale, rising up. Tuck the tailbone. Lift the elbows up towards the sky. Get the elbows right up, look up. Exhale, begin to take the hands towards the floor. Nice. Tucking under, rising up. And again, exhale, folding forward. Nice. Hands on either side of the foot. Straighten the front leg back. Use your blocks as you need. And then you're going to place that left hand either on a block or the floor. Right hand's on the lower back. Round your back heel like crazy. Pull that right hip back a little bit. You're going to roll the shoulder towards the ceiling and grow that right arm up in the air. Revolve Trikonasana, yeah. And either just stare at something on the ceiling or you can look down, see what feels appropriate to you. You can rock the head if that doesn't knock you over. That's it. And what can you undo with each breath? What can you weed out? What can you cleanse? What can you purify? What can you change? Last breath. Oh yeah, both hands down to the floor, step back into plank. And then lower down slowly. Use your knees, make it yummy. Skip the vinyasa if you're too tired. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm saying this for Rachel. Deep breath in, bend your knees, look up to your hands. Exhale, take a hop or a walk up to your hands. Inhale, extending. And of course, I'm saying for all of you guys, just kidding. Exhale, folding forward. Listen to yourself. Bend your knees and rise up into the awkward chair with enthusiasm, love, right? Offering up your greatest energy and passion to this moment, to show up 100%. Exhale, twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left leg. Right? We're infusing this prayer, this practice with extra energy, with extra love. Breath of fire. Deep breath in. Actually, we didn't do breath of fire on the side. You're going to look down. You can spread the arms apart. Right hand comes down, left arm rises up. Right? Find your balance. And then you're going to press strong into that left foot. Use your block if you need, and then step back with the right. You got it. Bravo. And then again, expanding and opening and finding the version that works for you. We talked about that little kind of tornado. I always think about, do you ever see the way the wind blows? I was meditating the other day and watching like how the wind would move the leaves, and you can see these spirals. And so even when your body's in a twist right now, you can feel like you pull it in and you bring it down. And then as you engage the pelvic floor, you can send it back up into that beautiful spiral. It's just cleansing you and purifying you and creating more and more radiance and resiliency and, right, just clearing what kind of pulls the energy out of you and opening up that place of clarity, that place of, I want to say really power, right? You're getting in touch with your power center. One more breath. Exhale. Nice job. Rising up slowly into the lunge, arms reach up. Good work. And then hands come to the hips and step that back knee up into your chest. Exhale, push the legs straight out in front. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, push the legs straight out. Inhale, bend the knee. Last one. Exhale, push the legs straight out. Good. You're going to bend the knee. Hold the knee with that left hand or foot. Right hand onto the lower back. Begin to twist. And roll that right arm and reach it back. Use the chair, use the floor, use the wall, use whatever you need, right? To just make it yummy, make it delicious. Honor yourself. And comb it through. Find the grace. Relax. Can you do half as much effort and more breathing? Feel more, do less. One more breath. Nice job. Hands come to the hips. You're going to cross that leg over, hook the foot behind the calf, Garudaasana, eagle pose. Nice, arms come out to the side. So now we've got the left arm on top, right arm on the bottom. Fingers of the bottom hand into the palm of the top hand. Lift those elbows. And then exhale, begin to move forward. Elbow to the knee, eventually to the lower knee. And that's it. Soothe yourself with the breath. Find the space. See from the eagle's point of view. And as you rise up, you're going to begin to lift that top leg up back behind you into your Vera-3 for just a moment. Shoot the arms out. Keep them in that eagle pose. It actually makes it a little easier, weirdly. You feel that? It kind of helps with the balance a bit. And then take that back heel to the floor and you find your warrior one. Take the elbows right up towards the sky. Tuck your tailbone, look way up. Exhale, begin to move forward. Make sure you get a long enough stance so the knee stays over the ankle. Inhale, rising up, press through the feet, tuck the tailbone, let the tailbone initiate the action. And then again, tailbone takes you back as you fold forward. Feel your spine, feel your legs, feel your belly. Let the head drop and feel that space. Curling up. Notice how slow and long and sensual you can be. We're going for sensual, right? Really make it yummy. Nice. One more. Deep breath in. Feel the earth. The earth, right, and the sensual are the first and second chakras, third chakra, those first three chakras. So we want to get down into that place where we feel more and think less. Hands onto the floor or onto the block. Straighten the front leg back. Breathe and empty. Good work. Wag the tail. And then right hand's on the floor, the block, left hand's on the lower back. Continue to pull the left tail back, left hip back, tailbone moves towards, right, that back heel, and then begin to roll the left shoulder towards the ceiling. There it is, and reach it up. Nice. And then you can release the face, release the jaw. See if you can let go of the tension you hold in the face. Right, dragging the front leg to the back leg, squares the hips a little bit more. Sit the breath in through the armpits, pull the breath down the body, stretch through the fingertips like you're holding onto a rope, right? Think of that rope wall system right here. Imagine you got the invisible one that you can touch. Last breath. Bravo. Both hands down to the floor. Good job. Stepping back into plank. Exhale, lowering down slowly. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Good. Let's take that right leg up in the air. Exhale, point the toe, open up the hip, take it way up in the air. Bend the knee, take the knee to the buttocks, or the foot to the buttocks, not the knee, that would be really hard. And then bring the knee into the chest and take your knee towards your right hand and your foot towards your left hand. Ekapada Rajakaputanasana. I want to hear a rapper say that. Wouldn't that be fun, right? Wiggle the hips and settle down, patting underneath that right hip. Internal rotation on that left leg, like someone's pulling on your toes. I want you to create a little bit of cat pose here, right? flexion and extension, posterior tilt, anterior tilt. Just feel that, right? Cat pose in the pigeon. We bring the cat and the pigeon together. I don't know how that would be in real life, but we're doing it. Begin to walk the hands out in front. There you go. And just see, right, how you can, there's a really kind of nice image that I like, is that the leg is spiraling back, right? That back leg. And you're letting the torso pour out of the pelvis and the chest is extending, right? And you can be here and just be there and enjoy that and love that and know that that's enough for you. You can walk your hands over towards your foot. So you're going to walk your hands over to, if you like, over towards the left side, and that'll just ground that right hip a bit more and your navel kind of comes out. Yeah, and just reach both arms out and see how that feels. And then you can go the other way and come back into center and thread the left arm underneath the right and wrap the right arm behind you. And either you can hold your back leg or you can hold the front leg, right? You can take the hand all the way around and hold the foot of the leg that's the right leg, which is confusing because it's on the left side, so it gets confusing, but for a dyslexic like me, it becomes very confusing, as you all know. So there's a couple different feet to hold on to. You pick the one you're in the mood to touch. And breathe. Isn't that fun? You get so many options. Yeah, it's that shoulder, right? Ooh, la 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 la. So we walk the hands back in. And so again, a couple options here. As you, I even like to elevate myself a little bit more to give more space to the pelvis. You'll bend the back knee and you can grab onto the foot. If you can reach your hands back and hold your foot like this. You can put a strap around. Yeah. Just make sure you don't pull the left knee out to the side too much. There you go. Beautiful. Tuck your tailbone as you lift your chest and open your heart. And be the pigeon. Be the pigeon that's this really humble creature who's got a lot of love. They're so cute, right? They're so sweet. They hang in the city with you guys, right? Like, come on, how sweet is that? One more breath. Bravo. And release. Use your belly, downward facing dog. Let's go through the vinyasa if you'd like. Inhale, come into plank. Exhale, lowering down slowly. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Left leg goes up in the air. Good. Point the toe, open up the hip. Yeah, and then take that knee right up towards the sky. Ground that other heel, and then bring the knee over towards that left hand, foot towards the right hand. Good. Change your padding around. I always think it's nicer to go up a little higher until those muscles give up. So you want the bone to be supported because it allows the muscles to release. And then a little wiggle, a little tuck, and a little tilt before you go forward so that you can just allow, especially because you have a predominance of an anterior tilt in your pelvis, right? You already got a back bend going on here when your shoulders are up, right? When you're up in this. So when you tuck under, it actually really opens up, at least where I find it gets sticky in the lower back. And then when you're ready, you can go forward. And then you decide, you want, a lower, right? Like maybe it's a towel under your butt. Or if you're down on the ground and you got your sit bone on the floor, that's great. But you want that support. And you're wiggling and you're breathing. You can walk your hands over to the right side and let your navel come kind of over the foot as you reach out through that left arm. Ground that left butt down. You're just kind of walking over to the one side first. And then you can do the twist after that. Come back to the center and thread the right arm underneath the left and begin to turn and twist and wrap that left hand behind you if you want. No pressure. You can hold that foot if you'd like, or you can hold, right? So the foot that's closer to you or the foot that's further away. You have to decide which one's appropriate for you. Or none of them are, and that's fine too. These are just, if you can, there's people that can do it, you do it. If you can't do it, don't do it. Can you make the breath slow and long? And can you surrender and let go? And let go of agendas, let go of expectation, let go of desire just for a moment. And just be in this moment with what is. Nice. Release slowly, walk the hands back in. And then you can grab onto that back foot if that's appropriate. Lift your hips up, put a little padding underneath there again. Just because, the iliotibial band, the quads get sore, you want to make sure that it feels okay. And whatever variation of wanting to hold that foot, you do it. And smile and lift and just be yummy and delicious. And the practice about infusing love and compassion and kindness, that's the relationship we want with the body. Bless it, love it, thank it, right? The body is on loan from the earth for a home for the spirit. Love the body for the journey that it's taken you on. And then find that space at the end of the breath where it's just you're wrung out a little bit, right? I wrung you guys out a little bit today because it's nice to be in a puddle on the days that are stressful, right? There you go. And release. And again, use the bandhas on the transition as you step back into down dog for just a moment. Good work. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, lowering down slowly. Good, and then you're gonna turn over onto your back. So my recommendation is we're gonna do like a little restorative-ish, like meditation, hang in the yum, because you worked really hard today. So, right, would you guys agree? Is that cool? So if you got your block, which I'm hoping you do, super simple. Just slide your handy dandy block underneath your lower back. Make it yum. Make it yum. So it's like the earth comes up to meet you as you fall back to it. Yeah. Do less today now. Because we did, right? So do less. Become the puddle. Become the water. Become that which is fluid. And as you sip the breath in, you see it as this energy that just holds you, that realigns you, that reminds you of the grace in which you are. And as you come into that embodiment of grace, of fluidity, it's like you start to even I feel find what's called the Shashumna Nadi. You find the river of grace that is within you always. It's the fearless place. It's the place that you're in the present moment and you're not in the thoughts. You're not in the doing. You're in the surrender. You're in the balanced place within you. And so you feel your awareness at the base of the spine, and as you breathe in, you bring that energy up into your third eye. And on the exhale, you feel the awareness move down the front of the spine, down to the base. Inhale again, feel the awareness from the base up into the third eye. Exhale, feel it move down the front to the base. So this is a kriya. This is a well-run path that you want to establish. See it, feel it, listen to it. And in the moments that are stressful, you come back home to your center. They say this is where the soul lies. This is where the memory lies. This is where the Dharma lies, is in this pathway. And then on the next exhale, allow the awareness. Just connect to the base. And feel the earth hold you. Let it move up through your feet, that connection through your knees, through the legs, to the base. Lum, 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 lum. is the mantra that allows the petals of the base chakra to open. And you feel immediately held, safe, grounded, supported. Everything you need. Orange light through the hips, through the lower back. Lam, 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 lam. And you drop a little bit more deeply on the block. You feel your jaw releases as you let go of the pelvis even more. And you surrender. And you trust. And you feel the good stewardship of your life force. The boundaries, the way you channel your energy into the most efficient. You take your resources and you put them in service to your highest good. This is your creativity. This is your abundance. This is how you handle your money, right? Your prana money. Every moment, how are you spending that energy? What is it in service to? We want to align that with the Dharma, with your purpose, your highest expression. And as you move your awareness to your navel, ram, 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 ram. You breathe into that and it illuminates the mind, reminds you, wakes you up. You get the ideas, you get the thoughts. You know the next right action. And you don't strain to figure things out. It's like things are dropped into your consciousness in just the right way. You know the next right action. And so there's not this fear and this strain. There's like an ease. You let go of any knots in the belly. You let go of any tension. You just feel it glowing. And the awareness moves up into the heart. Green light. I always like to see that green light in the heart. Glowing down the arms and out through the fingertips. Coats you with love, with nature, with the breath of the mother, the breath of creation. We exchange this giving and taking. We receive and we give. Yum, 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 yum. And you own the truth of your emotional body. You own your feelings. That you care more about your own truth. This is a tricky one, than getting other people to be okay with who you are. And again, right, it's a dance of protecting and honoring your own integrity and not getting into what, like people pleasing, but honoring their truth as well is always the dance. And that's where there's this honoring and loving and listening with the heart rather than with the judgment of the mind, right? The harshness. It's like, can we have compassion for each other? Can we have unconditional love? Can we remember the namaste, right? The light that's in with me is in within you. Can we remember the unification, that unity, the oneness within all of creation? Seeing myself in you. And the awareness moves up into the throat and you feel the space, the sacred space. Hum, 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 hum. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. The pause before you speak or take an action so that you can listen, because listening is of the throat chakra. It's connected to Anahata chakra. Holding space to hear the guidance, to wait before you act, to wait before you speak. To be, just to sit into the gestation of what the next thing is. And we're being forced to sit. And it's uncomfortable, and it asks us to kind of evolve into, to be in a balanced state within that gestation, in that transition, in that sacred space. And relax into that and let it take you up into your third eye. Hum Gasham, Hum Gasham, Hum Gasham. Purple light. And you remember, you see the big picture. There's like an because you see your most and connect to your most evolved self, and you sit and receive that transmission of what the discomfort, what the challenges are asking of us, and where we need to grow, where we need to evolve, where we need to wake up, where we need to slow down, where we need to love and forgive, where we need to go to action, right? The crown opens, 1,000 petals unfold. So deepen the breath. And take the thumbs over the tips of the fingers and wiggle the toes. And then you'll place your feet onto the floor, lift the hips, take the block out. Lower down, bring the knees into the chest and roll to your right side. Come up to sit up in a cross-leg position for just a moment. Take the palms together and feel that light and the radiance, the calm, the joy and gratitude within your heart. Honor this place within you. Honor it in each other and in all of creation. Namaste.